Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Matthew Wright set to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. Starting from the 5. And he stopped on the run back to the 27.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
At the 28-yard line.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Motion man right is Jefferson. Throwing on 2nd. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. Down before the return gets far.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Allen on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And plenty of hang time on this one. And hey, we see him under the football. They will get nothing on that return.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. He gets loose down the right side. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Oh, about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everything in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're throwing it. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Third and long for him here. Got it, man. That's Nakua. 2, and that sets up first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a James Cook touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that run. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Allen setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On first down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Play action now with Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown.
Kid, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Moore with a return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. On the move, headed right. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're to the end of one. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Waste of time. What is
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They start out 2nd and 10. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, home.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And the Vikings have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready up.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now a give to Cook, running left. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing now off the play action. Running quick there. They bring him to the turf. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Again, Allen to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. This is brought in at the 15. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Matthew Wright set to kick
And
off.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw now. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Allen looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Round 80! Hey, stay with him.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. And it's going to be second down.
40-yard line.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 40 here. Second and 10.
Round 80. What's that?
Allen setting up play action. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
56, 56.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's got it at the 5. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Get him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Another one for Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on second. Here's a screen for Cook. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, you were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking for Mason Taylor that time. So that brings up fourth and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's good for a Saints.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half.
First and 10
More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. All set to go now from the 35.
Green 19! Go get him!
First down throw for Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
I got it! Look out!
Back to the air, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Pass is brought in by Laporta. That's the first down, and he's still going. Keeps it moving. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Like they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Into traffic, complete. This is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Alert! Good time!
Robinson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ready? What's that?
Here's Akers up the middle. Not to the goal line, but he won't reach it. So the defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. Has it in close. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line. Reed now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Allen now on first down. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd and long for him here. That one's caught by Jefferson. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Moore with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Moore on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
45-yard line.
319.
Throwing here, Allen. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
He throws a bullet deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Nakua here. He's got it. Now this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then give a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Reed now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Here's Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
319! Middle. Alert! Go!
Allen on 3rd and 2. He throws a bullet to the center. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
What's that?
Now pitch it to Robinson. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
What's that?
Now Allen off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 54-yard attempt.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And this stays a 15-point game. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Hits him on the out route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The Saints are all over this one. Great work on the defense. Looking quickly here.
Quarterback is sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. They are full by
They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Short pass brought in. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Offense to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
And the Saints
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st down, Allen. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. To the air again, Allen. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
It's his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Allen gonna throw again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Play action now with Allen. He rolls to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And the Vikings have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Working now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
This is our last play of the quarter.
And 13.
Here's the backup. 1st throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Vikings grow the lead now to 22 points. So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Reed now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Half 10. Get him!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Allen on 3rd down. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 more yards. That's another Saints.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
By the Vikings. They'll take over 1st and 10.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
They'll go play action. And they get to him again! It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down. Here's Swift. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
That heater is going to fall to the turf.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal.
Carlson's kick is good. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Reed now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Moore on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. Taking a shot deep here. And they pick him off again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
He has this down to the 34. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
The Vikings, 1st down. A gain of 15.
It's out on the bootleg.
1st down, Minnesota.
He has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
But he's so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Now it's Cook. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep running away with this. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet at that time.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Vikings.
Running with Swift out of the gun. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
They're going to pass it here. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Vikings throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead.
Saints 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Akers. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Hey, home.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Fields this at the 19. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And this is lofted deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better